Hello everyone, good morning. Myself Varsha Pardeshi from Residential Junior College, Ahmednagar. Hope you all are fit and fine at home. Dear students, we know due to Corona pandemic, the whole country has locked down itself. There is no option rather than online teaching. So, I welcome all of you for online teaching classes. I hope we will meet soon in the classroom. Stay home, stay safe. Hello, coming towards the subject, my subject is bookkeeping and accountancy. Now see, in bookkeeping and accountancy, total 10 topics are there. First, I will read the topic. First topic is Introduction to Bookkeeping and Accountancy. Second is Meaning and Fundamentals of Double Entry Bookkeeping. Third is Journal. Next, Ledger, Subsidiary Books, Bank Reconciliation Statement, Depreciation, Rectification of Errors, Final Accounts of Proprietary Concern, and Single Entry System. Now this year's accountancy, 11th year's accountancy, it is a base. So all these subjects are very important. Today we will start with the first topic, that is Introduction to Bookkeeping and Accountancy. Now what is bookkeeping? Bookkeeping is nothing but the recording of business transaction. It is recording of business transaction. Now, evolution of accounting in India during Chandragupta Maurya's regime. Minister Kautilya wrote a book named Arthashastra, wherein some references can be traced regarding the way of maintaining accounting records. Afterwards, it was called as Deshinama. So, bookkeeping is nothing but recording of business transaction. See one definition I have wrote on the board. Bookkeeping is an art of recording day-to-day business transactions in systematic and scientific manner in words as well as in figures, correctly and accurately, to show a financial position of business on any particular day or date. So first we will see bookkeeping is an art. Bookkeeping is an art. We can say bookkeeping is an art as well as science. So first feature, bookkeeping is an art. And science. Bookkeeping is an art and science of recording day-to-day business transactions. Bookkeeping is an art. So first feature we have seen, bookkeeping is an art and science of what? Of recording day-to-day business transaction. In bookkeeping, day-to-day transactions are recorded. Which transactions are recorded? Day-to-day transactions are recorded in bookkeeping. How it is recorded? It is recorded in the systematic and scientific manner. How it is recorded? It is recorded in a systematic and scientific manner. So see, first definition I have wrote, and from the definition only we will see the features of bookkeeping. So first feature we have took down, that is bookkeeping is an art and science. It is an art and science of what? Bookkeeping is an art as well as science of recording day-to-day business transactions. Of recording day-to-day business transaction. And how it is recorded? It is recorded in a systematic and scientific manner. It is recorded, transactions are recorded in a systematic and scientific manner. It is in how it is recorded? It is recorded in words as well as in figures. Transactions are recorded in words as well as in figures. How it is recorded? It is recorded correctly and accurately. Next feature, transactions are recorded correctly and accurately. And why it is recorded? To show the financial position of a business. To show a financial position of a business. When it is shown on any particular day or date. When it is shown on any particular day or date. So, meaning we have seen bookkeeping is an art of recording day-to-day business transactions in systematic and scientific manner in words as well as in figures correctly and accurately to show a financial position of a business on any particular day or date. So, features we have seen, bookkeeping is an art. First feature we have seen, bookkeeping is an art as well as it is a science. Second feature we have seen, in bookkeeping, day-to-day transactions are recorded. In bookkeeping, day-to-day transactions are recorded. Now this third feature, transactions are recorded in systematic and scientific manner. How it is recorded? It is recorded in systematic and scientific manner. In words, it is recorded. Next feature, transactions are recorded in words as well as in figures. Means it is recorded in words also and as well as in figures also. Correctly and accurately. Next feature, transactions are recorded correctly and also accurately. And next feature, why it is recorded? To show a financial position of a business. To show a financial position of a business on any particular day or a date. Now this is a bookkeeping. It is art as well as a science. In short, we can say that bookkeeping, it is nothing but the systematic and scientific method of recording the business transactions. We have seen meaning of bookkeeping and features of bookkeeping. Next we will see, all you know, the calendar year. The calendar year starts from 1st January every year. Now, accounting year, budget year, financial year or banking year. Banking year, accounting year, it starts from 1st April to 31st March every year. Now, this accounting year starts from 1st April to 31st March every year. Now, what is business? Everybody knows, or trade, buying and selling of goods. Buying and selling of goods, or we can say exchange of commodities. Exchange of commodities is called as a business or a trade. Now what is the aim of any business? The aim of any business or trade is to earn profit. Next concept we will see, business. First we have seen business. The person who does the business, he is called as a businessman, or we can say as a trader. Now industry. the place where raw material is converted into finished goods. The place where raw material is converted into finished goods is called as an industry. For example, sugarcane. From sugarcane we get sugar. From cotton we get clothes, etc. So it is industry is a place where the raw material is converted into finished goods. Now goods. Things or commodities which a businessman deals is called as an goods. The things or commodities which are purchased for further resale purpose, then we can say that is the goods, or commodities which are purchased for resale purpose, that is called as a goods. For example, in furniture mart, furniture is goods. In radio or TV shop, his goods are TV, LED, etc. or radio, etc. In medical stores, medicines is his goods. Vegetable vendor, his goods are vegetables. Now goods differ from person to person. In Bata shop, we can say all his shoes, chappals are his goods. In furniture mart, his furniture are goods. In radio TV shops, TV, LED, radios is his goods. In medical stores, medicines are his goods. For the vegetable vendor, his goods are vegetables. So goods differ from person to person. Now we will see the transactions. Now, exchange of goods or services between two parties or two persons for money or money's worth is known as a transaction. So, transaction, we can say it is an exchange of goods or services between two parties or two persons for money or money's worth, that is called as a transaction. Now see, the transactions are classified into two types, monetary transaction and second is non-monetary transaction. First is monetary transactions, second is non-monetary transaction. Only monetary transactions are included in the books of accounts. Non-monetary transactions are not included in the books of accounts. Monetary transactions are those transactions in which exchange money or money's worth is directly related with. That transactions are called as monetary transaction, or we can say the transaction which involves an exchange of money or money's worth, that transaction is called as monetary transaction. Means in this transaction money or money's worth is included. Money is included. That's why that transactions are known as monetary transaction. And non-monetary transaction are those transactions which does not involve an exchange of money or money's worth. That transactions are known as non-monetary transaction. For example, barter system. when money was not introduced, at that time there was a barter exchange. The things were exchanged with things, goods were exchanged with goods, and that system was known as barter system. And that is non-monetary transaction. In this transaction, money or money's worth is not included. Now again, monetary transaction is classified into two types. First is cash transaction and second is credit transaction. Cash transactions are those transactions in which, in that transaction, money is paid immediately after the transaction has happened. That transaction is known as a cash transaction. A business transaction in which cash is paid immediately after the transaction, that transaction is known as cash transaction. For example, purchase of goods for cash rupees 1000. This is a cash transaction. Payment salary, payment wages rupees 1000. That is a cash transaction. In this transaction, cash is paid immediately after the transaction. Now, credit transactions are those transactions in which the payment is made after some time, after some period. That transaction are known as credit transaction. For example, purchase goods or sold goods to Sita on credit for rupees 5000. That is a credit transaction. Or we can say sold machinery to Mr. Ram on credit basis. That is a credit transaction. So, monetary transaction is recorded in the books of accounts. Non-monetary transactions are not recorded in the books of accounts. Monetary transactions are classified into two types. First, cash transaction and second, credit transaction. Cash transactions are those transactions in which cash is paid immediately after the transaction. That is known as a cash transaction. And in credit transaction, money or cash is paid after some time, after some period. That transaction we can say that is a credit transaction.